Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the Star Wars The Force Awakens Captain Phasma Egg Attack from Beast Kingdom. That's right, we're going to take a look at some of the new Egg Attack action figures from the folks at Beast Kingdom. The Egg Attack line features some very cool, very stylized figures, whose style has a bit of an egg shape with those larger heads and kind of smaller bodies, hence the name Egg Attack. But they're still highly detailed and really beautifully painted and feature some very cool accessories, so let's go ahead and check out Captain Phasma. As you can see, Phasma comes in this beautiful, fully enclosed package with an image of the Phasma figure right there on the front. And it's got a really nice slipcover, and when you pull the inner box out, it reveals a little half window box that showcases the figure's accessories as well as part of the action figure within. Flipping that box around to the back side, we get a look at the figure as well as all of the accessories. So let's go ahead and pull Phasma outside of the packaging so we can take a closer look at her. And let's go ahead and start with the scale. The line is in the 6-inch scale, but holding the tape measure up here, you can see she actually stands at about 6.5 inches tall. And like I said, she's very stylized. She does have kind of the smaller build on the body, a little chunky, and then she's got that larger head there. But like I said, as well as that stylization, she's still a really beautifully detailed figure. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at some of the details here. And I want to start with that helmet. The figure features a beautiful silver paint deco. Now, she's not that chromed out silver like Phasma was in the movie and like I usually like to see on the figures, but I really got to give Beast Kingdom credit because the silver that is used is still very nicely done. Look at the way it shines off of the lights there. It's wonderful. And on top of the nice clean shine on the silver, there is some areas where it's dirtied up a little bit. You can see the top of the helmet here has kind of like this black smudging going across it, and you'll notice the same thing as you move down the figure, especially on the leg areas there. Overall, it's a really beautifully done and very clean paint deco with some nice black scene within that kind of breaks up the nice silver sculpt there. Just a really wonderful deco all the way around. Now, she's also sporting her cape, the signature cape that kind of drapes over her left shoulder there, and that is a cloth material. So you can see the way that that kind of flexes around there, and they've even stitched on the little patchwork and everything on there, just like her cape looks in the film. It's kind of got these little pieces that are hanging off the back there, and that's very nicely done on this figure. But we can also kind of move that cape aside to look at the details on the back there. Just an overall beautiful looking piece. Like I said, very clean. I love how bright and vibrant it is, and just how nice all of the sculpted details are, and how that shiny silver kind of brings every bit of it out. So let's go ahead and talk about the articulation on Captain Phasma here. The figure features a nice ball joint at the head, so you can see it's got a great range of movement. Now, it's a bigger head, especially with the helmet there, so it's going to kind of bump on the shoulders sometimes, but you can see still a really, really solid range of movement there. The shoulders are ball jointed, and they also have the ability to like kind of pull outwards a little bit, as you can see, kind of extending the length of the arm for poses, but the arms still go forwards, backwards, up and down, side to side. We do have swivels at the biceps. They're a little loose on this particular figure, but they still function very well. We do have double joints, at the elbows there, so you can get a great bend, as well as a nice ball joints at the wrist. You can see the torso's got a joint on it, so you can rotate the torso there, as well as swivel at the waist. We have nice ball joints at the thighs, so legs can go outwards, forwards, backwards. We can swivel that there as well. Great doubled like joint at the knee there. Love the way the kneecap is kind of sculpted on the center piece. And then we got the ball joints at the ankle, so the feet can roll all the way around, as well as a nice little toe cut there, so the feet can have a little bit of extra articulation as well. So you should be able to get some pretty great poses out of her with all of this articulation. But what's really nice is she does come with a few more accessories that are going to help with posing Phasma around. So you'll notice out of the package, Phasma comes with 2 closed fists. She does come with 2 more pairs of interchangeable hands. We've got 2 gripping hands and 2 open palmed hands. So let's go ahead and pop these off. Like I said, the hands are just on ball joints, so if you give a nice tug, you just pull them off the socket there. And let's go ahead and put the gripping hand on the right, and then we're going to put the open palm on the left, just like that. And the reason we're doing that is for her other accessory, which of course would be her signature blaster. Now, of course, the blaster is also a bit stylized. You can see it's a little shorter than normal, but features a great sculpt and paint deco that matches the figure. We can go and get that in the gripping hand, and the gripping hand does feature a separate sculpted trigger finger, so it's separate from the sculpt of the other fingers, which is perfect, so you can actually get her gripping onto the trigger of the blaster. You can kind of get that open palm hand to kind of grip underneath it. It's a bit off because of the stubby nature of the blaster, so it doesn't quite extend into her open palm, but you can get her in some really great poses wielding that blaster and just looking awesome, as Phasma typically does. So in addition to those accessories there, she does also come with this awesome display stand. It's a nice, beautiful, clear plastic, has the Star Wars logo in black across the top, Captain Phasma's name across the front, and it does have the little C-clamp there, so you can stand Phasma on the base, open that C-clamp. It's a bit of a tight clamp, which is really good, and you can get that to kind of clip over her body there, and that way you can display her just like that, standing on her display base. Alright guys, it's comparison time! Just for fun, let's go ahead and stand Captain Phasma along the Hasbro Star Wars Black Series Captain Phasma, which will really give you an idea of the paint deco and the scale of this figure from Beast Kingdom. So there you go, my friends. There is a look at the brand new Egg Attack Captain Phasma figure from Beast Kingdom. Overall, I really like this figure. I think the style is very fun on these, and if you guys are fans of stuff that is more stylized or fun in nature like this, I really think you'll dig this. Because even though it does have a very stylized look, it's still very nicely made, featuring a great range of articulation, some really nice accessories, and I just love the care given to the sculpt and the paint deco. Overall, it makes for a really fun display piece, especially if you're a Captain Phasma fan like myself. I can't wait to add this to the Phasma collection. So I got to give a very special thanks to the folks at Beast Kingdom for sending this along so we can get a good look at it outside of the package. Pre-orders are available at online stores right now, so happy hunting, my friends. And hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, then why not hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss out on one of my toy reviews. Until next time, my friends.